Well, hello everyone. This is Cassandra Williamson, and I am leaving Pikeville now. I'm staying another night, just if anyone was checking. And I do appreciate everyone, the family who reached out and everything like that. She's still got the pneumonia. They want to give her another night, and at least, and just see how it goes here. So right now I'm out. I was just left the parking deck from the Pikeville Medical Center, and I'm going to the Pikeville Diagnostic Center where my sister Edna works. She's not there though, because she's gone home by now. So let me see if I can turn the camera around so you can see more about where I'm headed here. No, I don't want to turn the camera off. I just want to go there. No, not that either. Just go here. Triple camera in the front. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, everyone. Phew. The great big metropolitan area of Pikeville, Kentucky. I think the whole county's got a population of, well, the whole city. I think the city's got a population of like 7,000 people. But there's a university here and a major hospital. I mean, so the hospital serves the region. It's a regional hospital. It serves, well, my goodness, West Virginia, Kentucky, Virginia, and Ohio. They receive a lot of people over the place because it's a pretty big hospital. It's a training hospital as well. So we've got a lot of stuff going on right there. And that's probably the biggest employer around here. No, do you want me to pick? I'm gonna try to say this like she does. Fish more, and that means fish. I think signal should come back in here anytime. I have a dead signal. Why do I have no signal? There you are. Everybody back? Well, I froze for a minute, but anyway, so I'm going. She wants fishing more. My sister wanted fishing more, and I've got to go over to Long John Silver's and get her some of that. And then my brother wanted a hamburger or a cheeseburger from Dorsey's. Dorsey's is one of the local staples that has been here serving food since probably at least the 1950s, maybe even longer than that, I'm sure, but they've been here for a long time. And everybody loves their food. And to tell you a little bit about it, give you an idea of what it's like, I think it was only within the past 6 months or so that they actually began to accept credit cards. It was all a cash deal before that. But they do well. I mean, it's an old style restaurant. Anyway, I get a hamburger for my brother. I get a cheeseburger with everything on it. You're back. I'm back. There we go. So right now I'm driving. See, this is on Highway 23 out of Pikeville, 23 and 19. Okay, 119 merged with 23, and I'm going up toward Elkhorn City area, I guess. Jenkins on this road, 23, goes all the way down into Virginia and down into Tennessee, and actually it goes way down through here. So if you're familiar with that, but I got to go up 23 a little ways to go to Long John Silver's to get my sister that fish and more sandwich. So, not sandwich, box. Fish and more box. That one. That's what I'm good at. So you get to go with me through the drive-through of Fish and More Long John Silver's. Looks like it's a busy place. I don't even know if they sell Fish and More stuff specifically, but it's just a piece. She likes that fish, so they're 1 or 2 piece fish and stuff is deep fried fish. And I'm wondering if I can order it directly on my phone and pay for it. Well, I'm just gonna go through the drive-through anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, how you been doing today? It's been a pretty interesting day, huh? A lot of stuff going on. The person who assassinated Charlie Kirk turned themselves in. Their dad actually worked with the police. I think was a member of the police department or something, wherever they live. And so, what was his name? Tyler Robinson turned himself in, which is good. It's a good thing. It's not, you know, Shirley didn't want to have a shootout somewhere between him, and I don't know that she would, but Shirley didn't want to have any kind of like that and have any more loss of life as a result of what this one man did. That's a horrendous thing. I mean, he assassinated Charlie Kirk, who happened to be who was the founder of Turning Point USA and had a big reputation with all of that and the Trump administration. Hold on 1 second while I place an order right here. I can get close enough to do it.
Thank you, Long John. What can I get for you?
Hey, yeah, I need to get let me see, a 2-fish meal #1 combo and a large Coke.
Fries with that?
Yeah, please.
And a large what?
Large Coke. The Pepsi's
Pepsi,
good.
okay?
Yep, that's good.
All right, anything else?
No, that's it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's going to be $11.21.
Okay, you going to cover that for me?
I'll try.
Okay.
Go ahead, pull around.
Thanks. So, all right, so we got that ordered for Irma, and then we're going to go to Dorsey's if Dorsey's is still open. Hopefully it is. Not sure how late they stay open in the evenings. I hope I get there in time before they close. So anyway, here we are sitting at Long John Silver's along the Levisa Fork of the Big Sandy River in Pike County, Kentucky. The Levisa Fork goes to the Big Sandy River, blends with that one. Let me just turn this around a minute while we're all getting ready to move up a bit, maybe. Anyway, so the Levisa Fork comes out of Russell County, Virginia, and goes into Pike County, Kentucky, through Pikeville, and then goes down to the Big Sandy River at Louisa, Kentucky, across from Fort Gateway, Virginia, where it matches up with and meets and blends with the Tug River, which comes out of Welch, West Virginia, and goes down through borders with Kentucky and goes through Matewan, West Virginia to Williamson, West Virginia, across from South Williamson, Kentucky, and all this stuff through there. So that's a little geography. Originally, this was a mining territory here. I mean, not originally, let me rephrase that. For the past 100 years or so, more than 100 years, this was mining country. The mines occupied everything, every business around here, the sport industry for mining. And so that's what was going on here. And it was big business. I mean, Henry Ford, his Ford Motor Company, had a lot of mine operations around here. There were mining communities set up around here because he used the metallurgical coal for the steel production. So Ford Motor Company was into a lot of things, and they still have their hand in a lot of the and it decided to show clearly the streaming service. It says in stream at the bottom, so I need to turn it around. The front cameras. There you go. So I got my sisters fishing more while we were just sitting around. And now I'm driving back into the downtown area to go to see if Dorsey's is still open, if they close at 5 or 6 or what. This little place has been there since at least the 1950s. And so I'm going to take a different route to Dorsey than going down by Pike Medical Center, which is over to your right. They have their land out here. I saw something in the hospital today that I didn't even know you had around here. 2 things, really. So I'm looking at my mom, and let me go. I'll see you. No, not invite people in. I don't want to do that. I want to go here. Front camera to me, and there, and here. Okay. So anyway, I'm in there sitting with my mom, and I noticed this little electronic device that's attached right to the middle of her chest, and it had little green and orange lights on it. Okay, and it would tell them whether or not they needed to move the patient, to roll them left or right, and it would let them know if they'd already rolled them to one side or the other. Jeez. Oh my gosh. The new tech stuff. It's just something else, huh? So now I'm going to cross through Pikeville. I'm going beside the University of Pikeville right now, the Pikeville Library, which I spent a lot of time in there. Every time I could, I was inside this library in Pikeville. And so, yeah. Things have changed a lot around here. A lot. Let me see if I can go back to the other cameras. So I switched it back around to the other camera. Now that you can see in front of me too, so you can see in front of me while I'm driving. And this is, what is this, Main Street? No, this is College Avenue. We got a little park over to the right, a lot more lawyer offices, and ordinarily see. But this really strange too is that Pikeville is a wet city, and the rest of the county is dry, which I find to be just flabbergasting. But it's been that way for a long time. There was a time, even when I was growing up, when the entire county was dry. Dry as what? Whatever. But there's a lot of bars here now and clubs, and people spend a lot of time here, going out where they can get something to eat and drink. They happen to like. This is right in front of the courthouse, the Pike County Courthouse. I spent so I can't tell you how many hours I spent inside that courthouse looking at records, land records, and all kinds of stuff like that, and everything. I mean, I have absolutely consumed an enormous amount of time and energy here in these libraries, in the courthouse. I travel to courthouses in the region, and just what I could find with what my family would have had on a long time ago, Even went over to Russell County, Virginia, where Alden Williamson lived from about, I think it was 19 or 18, somewhere in the late 1760s, in the Russell County, Virginia region. There was different names. It was called Castle County and different things along the years. So he lived there and had, I think it was like 200 acres of land. So, I don't remember the name of it. Was it Thompson's Creek, maybe, or Lewis's Creek? Somewhere around Honaker Honaker, Virginia now, presently Honaker. But he had a bunch of land there, you know, and he was the progenitor of the Williamson family that moved from there around 1795 over to Pine County, Kentucky, and what became Southern West Virginia, and the whole. He had a slew of kids, but two different wives. One of them died after the sixth child, and all of his other kids were about the last wife. So he was like, he left family over it, and he had some brother. He had a brother too that came with him. His name was Ben Williamson. So the family basically, yeah, operated this county. There were other families here that came out of North Carolina and Virginia, all that. I love going in and studying these things. So right now I'm in front of Dorsey's. I'm going to take the phone with me. And go in here and order my brother a hamburger. Take my card with me. We'll pay for this thing. Set you down a minute. Hold on. Looks like we got it all blacked out now because it's getting I don't know. They decorated it up a little bit. What do you think? Okay, here we go. Let's go order something. Okay, I'm gonna turn my car off though, so that people don't pull over this time. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if it'll charge while I'm sitting here or not. Yeah, it will. So, number 12. I'm number 12, waiting for Gideon's order. Let me turn the camera back around. Let's talk a little bit while I'm sitting here waiting. I want to invite guests. I just want to do this. Okay. Okay. So, here we are, folks. Mom was doing all right when I left from there a minute ago. I don't know if I got to figure out a way to get my hair to look different. What do you think? I wanted it to kind of look like Lisa Rennie on daytime soaps. I don't even know if she's still on there. I just remember I loved the way her hair looked. So, let me see if I can fix it right here. Let's see, I got a brush right here in my car. Can roll it up like that. Let's see. Well, I still don't like it. Let's see. I wanted that kind of scraggly look on the front, you know, but it needed to be kind of poofy like this around it. Well, I think I've just been out on the road a lot today here in Pikeville. Oh well, I guess we're stuck with it. Okay. So, how you doing? How's everybody doing? My phone is not wanting to cooperate here. I gotta get it to stick right there. Do that.